Daddy.
Alrighty. Philadelphia. Oh man, I spent some time in Philly, and let me tell you, the cheesesteaks in Philly. But that weather, that cold weather. But it is one of those cities where they are great for sports. Like I'm in Florida, and we're known as fair weather fans for the most part, and we really don't. I mean, it seems like we don't stick to too much of anything. Alien Doc, appreciate you are now a cool cat. Thank you for being a cool cat. You're the first cool cat of the day, and today is a special day. But yeah, in Philly, man, the steak sandwiches, amazing. There's some hole in the wall spots that the people out there were like, hey, listen, you got to try this. I know you hear about this and this, but it's even got me to the point where I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead, and there's a website, I can't remember what it is, but there's a website that you can order food from all over the states and get it mailed to you. I think it's like frozen or something. They find some kind of way to make it where it tastes just as good as if you were there. Pizza, desserts, things like that. So I think I'm about to give that a try for some Philly cheesesteaks. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, regardless where you are. You could have been anywhere on the map and doing whatever you're doing, and you chose to spend some time here in the Panthers Den, and I greatly appreciate that. Today is a special episode. It's a special show, and each show is special because of you guys. But the reason why today is special, the reason why Alien Doc 07 is the first follower of today's special show, is simply because I believe if everything's going right, I won't know until after the stream, if everything's going right, our family has gotten bigger. Our family has gotten bigger, and I'll go over that in the patch notes every now and then. It's in my Discord. Well, I'll say, hey, we got patch notes, we're working on some stuff, and I'm still figuring this out. I get it, there's like 800 discords I'm a part of, and it's like, here goes another discord, but it goes without saying, here's my discord. And the patch notes that we have for the show is I'm working on cleaning up some stuff right now. Where you're at is the part of the show called the Wake You Up Before You Go show. As a lot of times when I am streaming Eastern time, like 5:30 in the morning to like 6:30. If you see me streaming there 7, jump in the Discord or the chat and tell me get the heck off and take my behind to work. Patch notes, we were working on some audio stuff, we were working on cleaning up the stream, giving it a good look, and it's just been a crazy week. I'll get into that later. It's just been a crazy week. I haven't been able to work on it. I tend to overthink things a lot. I overthink, overanalyze. That's just who I am. So because of that, it could be to you, you're listening to it, you're like, no, you sound great, you sound amazing, the show was great, I love the show, I love the YouTube content, you're cool, you're a cool cat. But I tend to overthink things, and I'm like, I need to work on this. And so yes, there's things we're working on. Also on the patch note, good morning, Alien, good morning. One of our wonderful mods just came in the building, stepped in. Hello. Today is a special day because in my, I guess, mental roadmap, and you kind of see that in the patch notes on the Discord, I said I would love to, by the end of spring, make the Panthers Den bigger. And we did. Today is our first episode. If everything's going right, it's our first episode streaming on Twitch and on YouTube Gaming. So thank you, YouTube Gaming, for having the Panthers Den on your show, and for the new cool cats that are over there checking out the stream, thank you very much. So it's going to be something I'm going to start saying a lot back and forth, what's up to the YouTube crowd as well as the Twitch crowd that's been here for a minute. So if you hear me say, hey, YouTube people, YouTube peeps, cool cats at the YouTube spot, that is what I'm referring to. So as far as if you're saying anything in the chat in YouTube, I don't know yet. I haven't figured out how to see. I'm assuming I can see both, so just know I'm working on it. Now, we had a crazy week here in the Panthers Den, and a lot of it good. And I'll start off with the vibe of the show. The goal is for it to be a positive show. There are times where I get hyped when I'm playing whatever I'm playing. There's times when I'm singing, laughing, joking, making a skit of something. But for the most part, it's for you to have a place where you can relax, chill, not worry about real life situations, and just a place to be yourself, and just a community. That's the vibe I'm trying to do, a community. So I'll tell you my real life RNG, which could be good or bad. You know, you play a video game, you're trying to get real life RNG as well as in game. Now, the issue that happened was I had a pipe, and this has been going on. If you've been following the show for a minute, this has been going on for probably, oh my gosh, 2, if not 2.5 weeks, where there was a pipe that broke under. Welcome, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in to the Panthers Den. Have a seat, have a seat. There's a pipe that is underneath my stairs for our home, and I'm telling my wife, I'm like, the wall seems to be, I don't know, it's changing a tinge of green, and I don't know about you, but we're not painting anything, so I like to think there's something going on. She was like, no, that's you thinking like you're thinking. Nope, nothing's wrong. Knock on the door 2 days later. Knock at the door is our lovely neighbors. We have a townhome, if that makes sense. So they were letting us know that, hey, there's water coming into our property. And I just look at my wife like, and basically what happened is there's a pipe that broke under the stairs, and luckily for us, the water, we didn't get any water damage significantly because majority of our home is tile, so it's like pouring water on the street. That water is just on the street, it rolls somewhere else, and it rolled to the neighbors that have carpet, so they became a sponge, and we're currently dealing with that. But we had to get the pipe fixed, and we did that. And then we've got to get, you know, adulting, you know, the thing they don't tell you, adulting. Okay, we spend our time as kids wanting to be an adult because we want to eat ice cream and pancakes and do whatever we want to do, and we say we're not going to be our mom and dad, we're not going to be so mean. And so we finally become adults to realize they're right the whole time. Cleaning our room, we're never gonna have to do that. Well, guess what? We clean a whole house now. Paying bills, mortgage, going to work a job, all that stuff. So we had to have this water mitigation company come in, and they're like, all right, we're here, we're ready to, you know, charge you a ridiculous amount of money for something that you need that you cannot do yourself. Welcome to adulting. So we set them up, and my wife was like, hey, we need to, I got some friends that could do this and something. And at the end of that part is none of the people she tried to get to do the job could do the job. And I'm like, why don't you just call this company? I've already researched this good company that's going to get it done. No, I got people. That fell through. That was a week that we wasted. So then one of her peoples comes through, and they're like, hey, listen, you know what you should do? You should do this, 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 and this. And then she turns and looks at me, and I look at her like, And basically this person says, you should do this, the things that your husband told you to do about a week ago. So I was like, well, my husband said that. You should listen to him. Mind you, I'm standing right there just smirking the whole time. So now we call the company. They come out. They hook up these super strong fan, heater, humidifier, whatever the case is, and that has become its own issue. Now, what I mean by that is where they're located is right next to the AC thermostat. A little foreshadowing. In our home, Florida, if you've ever been to Florida or lived in Florida, anything lower than like 74, get a jacket. Winter's coming, right? We're Florida, we're more of a, 75, 82, 93 degrees, almost 100. Right now, the weather right here in Florida, let me read this to you. If you hit the exclamation and type in weather and then spell out where you're at, most likely the producer will let me know your weather. But here it is. Weather in Florida. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 55 The winds are blowing at north 7 miles per hour. The current humidity is 88%. So it's kind of cold outside, but it's even colder in my house. And let me explain why. It's colder in my house because their heating mechanism to dry out the areas that were flooded are right next to the thermostat. And the thermostat is confused. The thermostat is like, well, they want it to be like 75 degrees, but we're showing that the house inside is 100 degrees. That's because that's how hot the machines are. So I couldn't for the life of me figure out why the machine was saying, the thermostat was saying we're trying to get you to 75 degrees, but the baby monitor in the house is saying it's 52 degrees. You open the door and it's warmer. That makes no sense. And then because I don't even know what that, let's find out what would that be. Let me Google some stuff. Let's see. 74. See, welcome to the show. Welcome. How you doing today? Let's see. Let's see what that would be. What would Google say? Google, what are you saying that would be? It's making it seem like it's a street. It would be, no, that can't be right. Oh, that's why, because I added that. I was like, man, that's hot. That's 300 something. It's 22 Celsius is what they're saying. 22 Celsius is what they're saying. So the AC just freaked out. It had no clue what it was doing. So we're just freezing. Welcome to everybody from Twitch and the new people here at the Panthers Den from YouTube Gaming. So YouTube crowd, brand new. It's a first day streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Now moving on, in Marvel's Avengers, a game that we're going to jump in a little bit, Marvel's screaming at Square support people. Yep, we're gonna get into that. I probably won't be screaming, but we'll get into that. We did a charity stream for, it was a symbol for a charity, and we did that with some really awesome people in the community, and it was a success. You know, 1,500 raised. The goal was really $500, and great job by everybody that was involved. Stardust, Kellex, we had Sonic Photo, you had Adams Miller, you had me, King Greek, High Ruler in there as well. Some awesome people, and then behind the scenes some really awesome mods. We had the mods that we have in this community. Kitty and Alien did a great job for 24 hours going through and just welcoming people. We had people like Crazy and Juan, and just the list goes on the people in the community that helped make that 24-hour stream awesome, and I'm humbled to be a part of that and can't wait for us to continue to do more on that. But at the same sense, they came out with patch 1.5, and you are now at the Wake Up Before You Go show, and we're talking Marvel's Avengers. They came out with the patch 1.5, and it introduced Future Imperfect storyline part 3 for the campaign. It introduced a new boss. It introduced Hawkeye, some new gear for everybody. Next Gen was added, and also the replay campaign was added, which we got a chance to do some replay campaigning. I want to say the day before yesterday, or yesterday actually, and got to see that in high definition on PlayStation 5. Good experience. Today we're going to go ahead and mess around with Hawkeye and jump into the game. So again, if you're new from YouTube Gaming, for the 200 plus subscribers that we have in this brand new channel, thank you, as we have over 215 videos, and this channel's only been up since October, so thank you for your support over there. As I'm loading into the game now. Square Enix, man, they did a presentation, and I said you could check. I've got a few videos that said what I thought the presentation was going to be. I thought with 40 minutes that they had on the clock, and I was like, they're going to probably have what, 10 minutes. Alien says 74 degrees Fahrenheit would be 23 degrees in Celsius. Where are you located? That just seems cold. That seems so cold. Let's get into the game. Allow. one of the big donators, Crazy Fish, was just ridiculous. I can't describe what it was. Charity was awesome. Thank you for everybody who supported and came out. Sweden. Cold. Yeah, and that's normal. Oh no. I'm glad to have you on the show, Z. I'm really glad to have you on the show. I'm sending blankets and warm hot cocoa your way. Burr, like that's burr with a bunch of R's. That's a lot of R's. Is not cold, except what that's not cold. Yeah, exactly. In Florida, alien. In Florida. That's ridiculous. As we watch this recap of things that have happened in Kate Bishop's storyline, as we're working on Hawkeye's storyline today, that is ridiculously cold. That is cold. But Square Enix did their press conference, and the press conference, 40 minutes. I thought there was going to be 10 minutes of playtime. I think it was really closer to 8 when it was finished, and they did exactly what I thought they were going to do. They showed a little bit of Kate and Clint's relation and their part of their story, and then they hit us with a visual roadmap. In my opinion, I thought it could have been a better job of it, but it's the fact that it's out was great. And what I mean about a visual roadmap, it was, as Clint fades to black right here, is they showed you gameplay and footage while they were telling you stuff like cloning labs and this and a little music in the background before actually giving you a concrete roadmap. Later on after that, they went ahead and gave us a roadmap that was of, I guess, more detailed, and that roadmap came out as well. So that was pretty cool. That was awesome, actually. So we got that information there as we have this conversation. Let's dismiss that. They both rocking purple right now. But man, yeah, that's way too cold. That's way too cold. So then you guys would have been just chilling in the Panther's den at 55 degrees, and you guys have been like, oh, this is nice. This is summer here. Like here in Florida, we get a lot of people that just sidebar, I feel like they're going to use these for something. I don't know if it's like we're going to press a button and then we sit in the chair and it's what gets us online, but I'm curious how much of this stuff is just standing here and how much of this stuff in a lot of these safe zones are going to be something that we interact with. Let's go ahead and activate our dailies. Let's see, where are you at? Where is she at? Supposed to talk to her as well. So activating the dailies, but I honestly think like the re-roll table is in here. It's in here somewhere. The fabric, if they're gonna do the pattern or something like that, that's in here somewhere. There's too many things that games do where they're like, they'll have a section there for you, and then what, a year later, 6 months later, a new player will be like, wow, look, this is where you do patterns. And we're like, no, when we first started playing, it was just a blank voided area. But I mean, what they showed was good. I thought they went in the right direction. The overall feel of it, can't complain. Let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna over here. Okay. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm not gonna do it. What I was gonna do was I was gonna do what I normally do with every hero. I know the timing won't change. The time is not going to change on the XP gain, but what I was going to do was just sit in the harm room for 3 hours and level up my character. Here goes a combo. I love how the arrows just sticking him. Oh, and I just saw Dan Snyder's cut of Justice League. I'm not going to spoil anything. What? Now, I was cynical going in to watching that cut. I didn't think there was anything that could be done. But if you get a chance, 4 hours, check it out. And I know you're like, 4 hours? Him or someone thought it was a great idea to break it down where you can actually watch it like a Netflix television show, meaning you don't have to watch the movie straight through. He breaks it down in a way that you can go ahead and watch it in different acts. So I'm not going to spoil anything. You know, we're not going to talk about it. Chat's not going to talk about it. Not on YouTube, not on Twitch, man. That's going to take some getting used to. But I really like saying, like, yeah, I really enjoyed that cut. I enjoyed it. I'll wait more time, you know, maybe a week or so before I get into it. They want me to. Okay, there goes one. Know anything about how to fix a campaign after getting? Okay, now there's an issue right now that Square is dealing with. I want to say Crystal Dynamics is dealing with, that the devs talked about yesterday, and they are aware that Hawkeye's story isn't being able to be finished as the villain sector is having an issue. And so there's certain people trying to complete certain missions and they're just not able to. Right now there is no hot fix, but they are working on that. There's also one with what's the other one? There's another one with the elite hives not dropping keys for the DNA keys and disappearing off the map. So they're aware of it. They're working on it. Let's try to get this overcharged. Someone hit me. Let's see. Avengers Reassemble is the standard story though. One thing I thought was missing from the Cleanse DLC is a decent tutorial for most of the arrows. The harm room, I'm running around not even looking at the game, I'm just hitting buttons. The harm room exercise was lame and way too short. Oh, this one right here that we're doing now is way too short. I never think they give us really information. I think to me, it's always the community that's done, in my opinion, a great job of either coming out with builds or explaining to us, hey, look, this is how this works. Because normally what I do is I don't even take the harm training thing serious. I just take it as, hey, look, it's just, I'm gonna sit in here for hours on end, let the enemies respawn, because I get that increased, or at least leveling up is easier up until level 25. But yeah, just the harm room's never, I don't know, it's never been what I thought it would be, where it's like, hey, look, we're gonna keep the same setting, but we're gonna put you in a situation where you need to use. Okay, I get it. You want to beat me up, I get it. Absolutely, everything I learned about this game came from the community. Yes, and it's an awesome community that we have. Super knowledgeable people. I'm not even paying attention to the screen. Fate Walker, man, I can listen to Fate Walker talk about this game all day long. Just the passion and him putting together a build, problem solving stuff. He's got a build right now that I was watching this morning, 7-hour, stream that he put together. And Fate Walker actually found a build. He's working on a build where he was using status effect. I know a lot of people don't use status effect because it just doesn't hit the way it should, especially for crowd control, but he found a chess piece. I can't remember the name of the chess piece, but it basically takes the arrows that spawn like disappearing and they kind of break up into like maybe 5 different arrows, and it shoots out 5, then it shoots out 14 because it like doubles or triples it. And then he puts pin particle and gamma on it, and what? He was just going through people with shred. Like it's pretty intense. Johnny Rocker is another one that works on builds and talks about builds. FK is another one. So yeah, this community, I've learned a lot from this community when it comes to putting together builds. We didn't feel that too much of a rework. I got Clint the level. Yeah, I saw Fate Walker got there on the first day. There was some people in the Discord community that got to at least 70 on the first run. Nothing crazy they were doing, and I'm like, okay. And I'm not disappointed, because I honestly don't think Clint's storyline is longer than Kate's, if not about the same as Kate's. That's just me. I don't honestly think that the content in here is going to take longer than 3 hours, and that's if you don't obviously get the glitch that's going on. Oh, I think I know what they just did. I just saw the message at the bottom. It's like you get XP for completing missions and stuff. So I guess they did change it where you couldn't get XP in here, because I used to just all day just sit in here and just get XP. Trickless, yeah, that's another one. Tricks, yeah, tricks are for kids, but no, it's also for understanding really good builds. And again, people who are passionate about the community and about the game, they're the ones that help me learn how to make the game. Like I don't sugarcoat at all. Like I go online, I'm like, who's got a cool build that fits my play style? I'm like, okay, this person, okay, cool, let's do it. Just over here, get destroyed over here. I feel like it would be cool if the devs started messing with builds, but they don't. And I never understood why gaming companies never mess with builds that way. I get a feel for Clint over here as I'm getting punched in the face by this robot, which I feel like the robots are hitting harder now. Doesn't matter what the level is. I don't know. If I spawned, I happen to stand right there in the middle of them. It's going to be fun. He feels good. Kate feels faster. I'll actually finish this challenge so we can move on to it. Felt a little shoulder, but I will say I haven't completed the mission change for the new exotic. Yeah, that's bugged. So there's a lot of people trying to get that exotic, which I heard it's a really good exotic, and they're aware of it. Gonna get to do that today. There's 2 missions within that chain. Yeah, so yeah, there's some bugs that they're looking for, that they're aware of. And I have a video that I'll put out. Hopefully I get the edited and finished today, that goes over the patch notes from the dev stream, which I am liking. The no, come on, let me move. All right, whatever that was, because they are aware for certain bugs that are going on in the game. Boop. Like, there you go. I have a healing arrow, but they don't tell me the scenario that I could actually use that arrow. You would have to just figure it out. And like I don't know why they wouldn't maybe put that necessarily in the game. trying to think what game had it like that, where whatever ability you have. I mean, Division does it, you know, there's some other games that do it as well. God of War does it, where it's like, hey, look, we're going to show you how to play the game, but you're going to have to do. Outriders does it, where it's like, they're like, hey, you have this new thing. I'm like, okay, cool. And then for the next like mission or so, to complete the mission, it's what you need to do. I would like a spawn of enemies rather than the one, so I can try to get. There we go. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot they don't tell you about. You mean a lot like the devs? Because I believe that. Can't believe they created an artifact that actually allows you to summon. Yeah, that is actually, I don't know, man. Like, it's like, can we get Ant-Man already? Can we do that now? Can we? As the arrow runs around looking for people to destroy. To me, I think that's fun right there. That, I don't know, he was running on that one. I don't even know if he's supposed to be doing that. Using his abilities, start clearing some waves. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, to me, I'm thinking, you know, the possibilities for Ant-Man and Wasp, or, you know, Ultron, with the storyline they're having, or at least the pieces that they're setting up. Nope, duck. All right, if you're just joining, we are playing Marvel's Avengers, and I'm getting hit in the back by a fireball apparently. And also welcome to the new part of the Panthers Den from YouTube Gaming, as today is the first time streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So awesome that we're growing in that direction. That's awesome. I could have said going as well, that would have fit too. Both. Let me run around. The game itself, as I'm watching. Will you leave me alone? I'm trying to talk to the chat. I'm reading the chat. Leave me alone. I'm reading the chat. Both the game itself, there's certain things you can actually do in the game, and the devs don't say much. Yeah, it's a mixture of both. It's the devs don't say much because they can't, right? And I think we all respectfully understand. It's like, you make a game, you can't tell us, hey, how you doing? I'm the Dadadpanther. We're going to stream this brand new game called Marvel's Avengers, and it's our first stream, but we want to tell you Spider-Man's coming. Here's some pictures of it. Wakanda's coming with a raid. Here's some pictures and videos. We're also going to do a gear rework, but that won't come till later. Here's some. You can't give all your information out for so many reasons, but there is a level of, how I feel, is miscommunication or lack thereof, and it seems like somebody, I don't know who, I'm gonna say it's Andy. I'm just gonna say it's Andy. Reason why I'm gonna say it's Andy, that's the face I can see. And if we're going to say the blame, and I don't say it, but the community is like, well, it's the devs, and the devs are doing this, and this is wrong. And so what happens is the face of the devs, unfortunately, is Andy, Phil, LK, because that's the only face you can see when you're doing the dev stream that happens every Friday, give or take, which isn't fair, because again, those three individuals aren't necessarily devs. I know Phil is, he does the Warzone and things of that nature, but man, completely unnecessary. So it's got to be said that it can go the other way. It can go the other way, where it's like, hey, listen, where the heck am I going? What is even this? No, that's not where I want to go. Outposts. Let's see. We're going. Where are you, Hawkeye? You in here? In the door that says, no, it can't be in this door's room. I was supposed to go one over. Sorry about that, door. Knocked on the wrong door. My bad. Sorry about that, buddy. Ooh, it's nice in here. He's still in a coma. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. What's he dreaming about? Let's find out. But lost my train of thought. I think if we're going to say the devs in general and put all the blame on them for no reason, then we can say the devs in general for good things as well. And the devs in general, Andy being, I like to think, the forefront of it, has done an amazing job on the dev stream, where it's like I'm almost at the point now where I'm just not even going to say the dev stream has any flaws, because they've put together, I think, like six or eight consecutive consistent streams. The last stream they did, they started off by basically saying, hey, listen guys, new format, we're doing things different, there's going to be a standard around here, we're not going to play with the community every stream. You've heard me say that countless times. Stop playing with the community. It's not that you don't want to. The community playing is really centered on your multiplayer, and as you work to get multiplayer fixed, maybe we stay away from that and we work on opening communication and keeping the dev stream fun and informative. So that's awesome. It's just simply awesome that that's the route they're going to go, and they're going to work to be more informative as the stream continues. Oh man, plan over here. Let's yeah, I need that. Let's get that. Take all that. Wow, this looks nice. I'm playing on PlayStation 5 if anybody's curious. PlayStation 5. This looks so familiar, especially after seeing that Dan Snyder cut. It's post-apocalyptic, nuclear bomb type. Why'd I go down like that? You can hear a beeping sound. What's beeping at me? Should have wore a face mask previously on The Division. All right, so let me see. Come on. Hoping they fix that. Well, you have to worry about moving and touching that. So let's see. Picked up some gear. Let's jump. Thank you for that. Let's find the next place. Let's follow the beep. But yeah, Andy and the crew have done a phenomenal job as of late, and I do like the flow and what they're doing, even the look of it. And they apologized on the last stream for the rework, how the communication, they believe is something that's needed, but they apologize for the fact of how that communication came out, and they could get better at it. And I thought that was big. I thought that was something that was really good. Where is it? Right here. Is it a robot? Yeah. We saw some of this when Josh played it for the walkthrough. Why is it aimbot casting? Doesn't make sense. All right, let's follow. Oh, I didn't like that at all. I really thought I was dead. I was like, oh, not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. You little robot, you okay? You okay, little robot? What's going on with you, little robot? Been a long time, buddy. It's been a long time. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ultron stuff going on. Like already, I mean, I don't know, man. I think we got some Ultron stuff going on. We got some free stuff brewing. We got some Pym mistakes brewing in the background. Let's make this jump. All right, well, I was gonna do that, and that would have been fatal. Just tuning on the Dadadpanther variety streamer, the creator, and I am currently playing Marvel's Avengers, and we are getting through it. Oh my gosh. Well. Oh no, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't explode next to me. Oh man. Okay, let's get our composure. There we go. You back there. I'm trying to. There we go. I'm like Zorro right now. Oh. Cosmetic charge. Nope. Ooh. I'll take you one-on-one up here. Whoa, don't do that. Oh, don't blow up on me. Oh, there's one of you here. Yeah, let's rethink of this. Bounce. Let's see. Move the other way. Nope, you didn't get me. Nope. You back there first. Change your arrow and move the other way. Oh, nope. No, I don't think so. Not focus on you, buddy. Focus on him over here. Oh, here it goes. Oh, come on. I moved the other way of that. Doesn't count. Oh, nope. Oh, come on. I wasn't even next to you. No. You can't re-heal. I don't want that to happen. I can dodge. I know how to dodge. That's what you get. Old friend. Okay, so what just happened there is that was me trying. I was like, you know what? I wonder how long that cutscene is. I'm like, maybe, just maybe, I could get coffee and then run back. And then as soon as I got to where the coffee was, something said, "Look over your shoulder, honey." And I looked. That was it. My time had passed. Let's go back this way. Let's see. All right. Making our way. Nope, it wouldn't be that way. It's like a hole in the cave. No, it's not. It's okay. Where are you going over this way? Where do you want me to go? Let's see. More mats that I probably don't need.
Where are you, buddy?
Sees the chest over here. Danger, dead inside. Yeah, that just makes sense to open, right? It's a given. Oh, why is it doing that? I didn't even touch that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I would highly recommend using. Me and Suki do the same thing. It's like, I don't know, I just never use it. I never use it. The only time I ever use it is when I'm using Miss Marvel. I don't know why, but it's the only time I ever use it. I literally will go through mega hives or volts and like, that's nice. I don't think I will. Like, I feel like if I ever use it, I'm using it because I'm dying. All right, what I'll do is I'll try to use it more. I'll try to. The next time we run into a mob of baddies. It's a headshot. Okay, I see you, John. I see you. I see you. Yep. Boom. So. Let's see, did we ever get that on the inside? No, we didn't. There we go. We got that. Might as well see if I can put on gear because I haven't even done it. I mean, I could put on that artifact. That'd be ridiculous if I didn't. Nope, can't go that way. Follow the signal. Still looking for it. The thing is, Clint's comeback is based on all sorts of arrows, and some are super fun to use. I feel like you might miss out if you don't experiment with some of them. So if you guys are wondering, basically what Alien's saying is, how about you play with Clint the way Clint has been designed to be played with? See, you mentioned Fate Walker and he pops up. I was just talking about it. I was like, yo, if there's anybody that you should check out, that like passionate about the game, gets builds, all that stuff. Like, just, I was telling about the build that you were working with the Gamma from this morning, and I'm like, he's just melting people with no shield on. Like, they had a shield, and then the shield is gone. Had a shield, but the shield is gone, and it's like 15 arrows of death, of Gamma death. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. And you're like, I really want Pim. I'm like, what? You're melting people's face off, and you're like, you know, that's nice and all, but I have plans to make them midgets, to make them really, really small, to make them so I can stomp on them with the rest of the team. That's pretty sick and twisted. That is sick and twisted. But I'm like, man, aren't you? Yes. That I was like, man, aren't you supposed to be in bed? He did almost an 8-hour stream, right? After, I guess, he threw his sleep schedule off, and he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna wake up at 11 o'clock and I'm just gonna stream from 11. Go to sleep, Fate. We need you well rested. Okay, see, now I'm using it. Using it now. Look at that. Zip, 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 zip. Oh, I tried to get away. I can't. Oh, wow, that hurt. Oh, he's looking for me with the little laser eyes. He's looking at me with the laser eyes. Hey, Super Adapter, I'm just gonna hang out here where I don't think you can get me. You can't throw your George Foreman grills at me. Yeah, I see a takedown, but I'd rather just do this all day. Oh, you're coming over here. Didn't see that coming. Oh, that hurt. That hurts so bad. Okay. All right, let's run around. Run for our lives. Nothing wrong with running for your life, because you want to live, and life is important. Again, welcome to the show. I'm the Dadadpanther, variety streamer, and I just want you to have amazing real life RNG and not get lasered in the face. That's it. If you're just tuning in, I'm playing peekaboo with this guy here as he is trying to laser eye me. There we go. Slow motion, epic. Yes, I will take that. Thank you very much. Switch back to do shock. You want to play more. You need to sleep. You need to rest up. What's up, Bert? Good morning. Yeah, we're playing Kate, or not Kate. I mixed Kate and Clint's name together, which could have been something else bad to say, but we avoided that one. Yes, I did. And I heard how giddy you were. As everybody was like, show us more. And then you do it and you're like, this is the way. See, I'm thinking about getting PC, but the game's not on sale on PC enough. Like, I needed to drop a little bit more, because I was feeling like when Embrasa was like, hey, listen, he only works on 2 characters. Because some of you guys are just, man, some of you guys on a whole nother level. Like, revealing is like, yeah, I beat the game with all the characters on PlayStation and PC. So much time. So, I mean, if it hits $19.99, it really knows it. If it's $19.99, I'm gonna do it. Now, I won't play every character. I've got to get smart with the characters I play with. But, man, if it hits that, yes, then I'll play on PC. But what I'm hoping when Phil was talking about we're working on some multiplayer stuff and maybe have some missions where it's only 2 heroes, maybe 1 hero, maybe 3, that also they're like, hey, listen, crossplay. Yes, Alien, crossplay. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they're like, hey, we got Spider-Man and we got crossplay. And you're probably saying, okay, why announce Spider-Man and crossplay? Spider-Man isn't even a character on all systems. But based off the communication of what the devs normally do, it makes perfect sense to mention it that way. We have crossplay coming to Marvel's Avengers. It's coming June 21st. And it's going to come alongside PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man. Watch this video. Underoos. And we're gonna be like, what? Look at that. I'm using multiple arrows, Alien. Look at that. Multiple different arrows. Look at me. I'm your typical, wait for it, arrow man. Oh. Okay, now I have Ginsu knives. I'm gonna use some Ginsu. All right, that was nice. A little cosmic charge there. Let's get some willpower, because it makes sense, you know. It's not health, it's called willpower. And much like in real life, if you need willpower, just walk around, you're gonna see a green container. So when you're like, man, I just don't have the will to do the 9 to 5, I don't have the will to pay mortgage, well, just look around for a green container that has willpower and just take a few droplets. Not too much. Not too much. You don't want to overdo willpower. No one wants a over willpowered will. Okay, that person's dead. Okay. Oh, you're gonna laser my face. You're gonna laser my face. Here we go. Don't laser my face. Oh, but you're trying. Oh, but he almost. But he didn't. We still have not done a takedown. If you're just tuning in on the Dadadpanther, we're playing Hawkeye storyline. I took a uppercut laser to the face, and we have not done a takedown yet. We almost did when I tried it. We almost did it. It's not that I'm not trying, it's just I haven't been successful. Oh, it's him. Okay, let's get rid of any other enemies first. I need this Gatorade that I'm chilling by. Oh, he's gonna start throwing George Foreman grills. Here we go. Here we go. Gosh, just throw them like that. George Foreman grills, like it's just buy one get one free. Okay. Oh wow, my face. Alien said press the button when things get crazy. Okay, there goes the button. I pressed it. I did the thing, Alien. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Chosen, welcome. Chosen, dig the name. And you are now a cool cat. I appreciate you stopping by Panther's Den. Thank you to all the awesome people and our new people from YouTube Gaming, as we now are streaming on YouTube Gaming. And this is our first episode streaming on YouTube Gaming. Oh, it is sleep time for Fate Walker, because if he doesn't go to sleep, then he'll be, wait for it, he'll be a sleepwalker, right? Because he's sleeping and he's walking around, and well, he'll be up in an hour or two. No, you need 8 hours of sleep. You need a balanced breakfast. Like, no, we don't want to see you up in an hour or two. Get some sleep. Your gamma razor arrow PIM cosmic particle isn't going anywhere. It'll be right here for you when you get back. Let's go this way. It looks like they laid some Comcast wires down over that way. So I just want to jump everywhere, but you can't because you'll die. All right, here goes another Roy. Hey, Ultron, what are we talking about today? But I know you can get more. I know. I'm surprised you haven't worked with the team that's putting together that what is it? It's the website that allows you to create builds and see gear. That's pretty awesome that you can, and they're still working on it to make it I guess flow more fluently, but that's pretty cool that you can look at stuff. What do I think of Hawkeye? The gamer is in the building. Welcome. Also welcome to everybody from YouTube Gaming, as this is the first time we are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Now, if you're over at YouTube and I'm not responding to your chat, it's not because I'm not talking, it's because I have no idea what I'm doing. And as of right now, I can only see Twitch. So we're working on it, and we will not fall to our deaths. How do I feel about Hawkeye? I feel it's pretty cool. I got to enter a cave apparently. Every Disney movie I've ever seen has told me don't enter a cave, but it's Hawkeye, so we're gonna have to trust it. Kate feels faster, as respectfully I feel like she should feel faster. Alien constantly is reminding me that I need to use all of his arrows, seeing that he's Hawkeye and he does things like that. I don't know how to do both either, so but I will put in my I want to say my bio that I'm a professional streamer, professional content creator. And apparently all you really need to do to be a professional is, there's a few things, but one of the things I have in common is have mistakes that happen live on air. Like, we did a charity stream. It was amazing, awesome opportunity, fun times. And I moved back like it was going to be a far jump to make, let alone the drop. And we're doing the charity stream, and it's my turn for the charity stream, okay? And I've been up the whole day. I've only had a 3-hour nap. Well, it's kind of like what Fate is setting up for. And it was crazy because I'm sitting here with OBS just ready. Slobs is ready, and I'm ready to stream, ready to have a good time. It's about 3-4 o'clock in the morning my time, and man, High Ruler's saying goodbye. He's like, hey, goodbye everybody, Dadpanther's coming up next. Star is in the chat, he's talking about, hey, Dadpanther's coming up next. And then the beep system crashed on me, not the computer. My computer's a beast. I'm running not dual PC yet. Hopefully that happens this year. We'll see what happens. You guys have been supporting, you guys have been awesome. Let's activate this. But that was horrible, because the operating system for the one I stream out of, which is Streamlabs, crashes. And as soon as it crashes, I'm waiting for it to load back up. Then it decides, of all the days, never asked for me to do it before. It was like, you know what? Now that you crashed, you need to put in your login information again. And after that, you need to verify it on the phone. I'm like, but I'm supposed to be live right now for kids with cancer, for charity. Nope, no, we don't want to hear it, Dadpanther. Log in. So then I log in, and then I go to the spot where I'm supposed to. Hey, Ultron, how you doing? I'm supposed to go to the spot to enter in the code. It wouldn't let me, though I did it the other day. It was just so bad. And so everybody's stalling. And I'm like, in frustration, I hit the keyboard and it worked. And I couldn't believe it. It actually worked. And here we are. And it was a fun stream. It was cool. We did the campaign, YouTube and Twitch stream. Yeah, I don't know how to do both. Hawkeye feels sluggish when he runs. He feels slower, but like I said, I'm just taking it as that it's a good thing, because everybody was like, well, they all play the same and they're just carbon copies. And the dev said, hey, look, it was supposed to be a carbon copy. They were supposed to be clones of themselves. And I think that's also a testament of the development of this game, that a lot of the characters or some of them were going to be clone fighters. And they revisited that and said, hey, look, we're not going to do that. There should be something to shoot, actually. There it is. So yeah, I mean, that's what you want. You want them to feel different. Low-key want to start creating content, but don't know where to start, like streaming in Twitch already. Well, Twitch does have, you know, give or take what your operating system is for how you stream, it does have it where you're able to what's it called? Where's this other one I need to hit? I need to hit that one. Oh, they want to give me a moving target. Oh, that's very Archer-like of you. Let's see. Let's plan it. We know it's gonna cross the path here. Boom. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh, they want me to do it on both sides. Okay. We can do it both sides. We just try to guess where it's gonna go, and then we do the same thing over here. We're like, hey, it should be here now. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. All right. It's making electricity. Go. Science experiments. But when it comes to YouTube, I don't know. Well, like I said, there's a button that you can press. I've seen some content creators literally just stream and they take that and post it to YouTube. So that's an aspect you could do, because I don't think you have to necessarily be live when you're hitting the record button to record something. It's only 8:21 on your side. Well, no, right now we're on the same side. I'm in Florida, Eastern time. I'm where the crazy people live. Like, we watch stuff like this and The Walking Dead, and we're like, if it ever happened in Florida, we'd probably be ready, because we've been dealing with stuff for years. So we'd be like a tour guide if the world was ending. Thank you very much for joining the Discord, becoming a cool cat, and as Alien named it, the Cool Cat Club. Kate and Clint are not carbon copies. Yes, preach. Clint's moves are so dope. I actually like him more than I like Kate so far. I mean, to me, I feel like it's gonna be the same thing for me, because I did like the moves that I saw Clint doing. I felt like they were just stronger moves for the base of them. So get rid of that right there. So yeah, they're not carbon copies, and I think the devs did a really good job of presenting them. Their story comes together, and like, there are people like, well, why would you come out with two archers? Why would you do that? Well, why wouldn't you do that? Their storyline ties in very closely from the comic that they pulled this from. Even, you know, Kate's personality and her drinking coffee, it all goes in there together. Look at us. New hero available. I have Hawkeye. Okay, let's see. Why did my chair move? That's kind of... Okay. Every time I'm like, you know what? Let me try to take off and get coffee now. See if that works. And it didn't. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but... All right, we're in Hawkeye's room, which I believe was Kate's room. And Kate is going to room with Auntie Black Widow. All right, so we got the table there. All right, we got some archery practice tools there. Let's check out the bathroom. Let's just see. All right, got a mirror in here. Look at that. All right, like the shirt. The shirt's clean. Smells like Tide. Or Gain, if that's your thing. If that's your thing. Let's see. Pretty sure we gotta go to the war table. Always, almost always run through that sheet of glass. Appreciate following me on Twitter. I also post links whenever like the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox or a chipset goes live, as we're all still trying to search for stuff. I think I might upgrade my PC set. Maybe not, but I just recently got a PlayStation 5 not too long ago. You'll realize a lot of times that Alien's always right. Once I realized that, it's made my life so much easier. So I just look at it as like yeah, she is right. So I do need to, I gotta be better.
Hawkeye back from the dead.
Yeah, Kate is way more agile, and her moves I feel like are quick and precise, but it just, with the little bit of time I played with Clint, it just feels like his moves have more power. Like, he's not as fast as far as swinging the sword, but each blow is a powerful blow.
Now, before that, we both stumbled on AIM's super secret tachyon research, and managed to get away with some of it before they caught up to me.
Oh, coffee is so delicious.
This package sounds like our best hope.
It's so delicious.
Where is it now?
That would be Brooklyn.
I got my PlayStation 5 from, where did I get it from? I got it from
Well, he's
Best Buy.
dog.
And I mean, I've been trying since day one and just striking out, and all it is just, I just keep trying.
See how well I hit.
I was picky though. I only picked certain companies. I would only buy it from Walmart, which I didn't want to, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna buy it from GameStop, but they're customer service. They don't, I can go on and on about that. But let's select our heroes. Let's make sure we have everybody. Okay, so we got everybody. We got okay, this is what we'll do. Bring Cap. Gotta bring Cap. It just felt weird because normally I'm playing with Cap or Miss Marvel, so I was like, wait, what's going on? What do you mean Cap's not? What? He's not? He's not selected. My life as a weapon, which comes directly from the comic. Let's see. Traveling to our destination. As far as next gen feel, it doesn't feel any different as far as the loading stuff. I don't know if it was like you were already kind of getting better loading times when I was playing the PlayStation 4 version on the PlayStation 5, but I just haven't seen it yet. It's not a bad thing. I never thought the loading was an issue to begin with. You can see his hearing aid, as he does have some signing emotes and things of that nature, so they keep it true. Like, even when they're conversation about, hey, in the roadmap we're gonna do Marvel Cinematic Universe skins inspired, and everyone's like, no, it's inspired, no, we don't want that. What do you mean you don't want that? Like I don't, is that word scary to you? Because the videos have come out and shown that Miles and even the Spider-Man game that are critically acclaimed, it's still selling like hotcakes. Those games say the same thing, inspired. So I don't know exactly why you guys feel the way you feel about it, but I think, like I said, I think they're gonna do a great job. There's some things that we don't fully understand that might have thrown off the development of the game, and to me, I think if I broke down the 3 biggest improvements or areas of improvement, I don't want to say things like 3 biggest things that need to work on that needs to be better. I would just say areas of improvement to me would be, I guess I would do it in order. I'm trying to think what would be in my head. In my head, it'd be blah, blah, and blah. Okay, so the first thing I would say, ranked 3rd, would be gear. We saw this in the Square Enix presentation right here. Hot Dog Man talking to Kate and Clint. Yeah, so only Best Buy, Target. I don't mess with Amazon, I just don't, and Walmart. Walmart, I got close. I actually got it in the cart, finished the transaction, but I guess along the way, they were like, hey, we're only sending you the game, Spider-Man game. We're not sending you the actual system, sorry. So then I just focused all my energy on Target and Best Buy, and I only wanted a digital. I don't do bundles. I was making the transition. I'm like, I'm just gonna go digital. I download most of my games digitally. I know the conversation of, well, you don't own it and you can't do anything with it. Whatever. You know, whatever. I don't, not stressing it. And so for Best Buy, I left the item in the cart. So that could be a trick for you when it comes to Best Buy. I left the PlayStation in the cart. Once the link went live, all I did was went into the cart and then went and purchased from the cart. So instead of me having to click and do that other stuff, we're gonna get our first takedown, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Click allow. There we go. Skydog is down. We just put him down. We just did our first takedown. It only took 3 missions, and I needed my team. Look at Miss Marvel. I just like to hang out with Miss Marvel. She seems so cool. Okay, we're just gonna dodge out of the way of that one. Skydog, how you doing? How you doing? I see you, robot. What's up? Nope. No, that's not nice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really feeling that move right there that Clint does. And again, I just started with it. It just feels so powerful and so clean. Is it as crisp as Kate when Kate's doing her moves? No. But again, that's what makes both characters different. But yeah, leave your item inside the cart for where's this extra guy at? Where is he hiding at? Is he flying somewhere? Did he fall somewhere? I feel like he fell. Let me see. Is that him? Oh, that's a dead body. That's not him. It's somebody else. There he is. And he did that. Oh, ooh, that fall was rough. Ooh, you fell. You all right? I love how, because this game, I guess maybe because of rating, like you don't necessarily kill anybody. You just beat them up so bad they lose the willpower to get up. They just lay there like, yeah, he feels powerful. Even when he makes his moves with the bows, like when he pulls back, it seems like it's a powerful. While Kate, it just seems like when Kate like jumps around and like hits multiple targets, Kate's feels good too, but it feels like it's just a faster like pop, which that's why I really like Kate for just the idea of it. Again, I don't do builds or anything, but Kate for crowd control, status effects. This right here, this moment was a redeeming. Oh, I'm sorry, nobody got in the elevator. Welcome everybody from YouTube. A redeeming thing for I want to say validation is the word I want to use for
Lately, I just make everything worse.
for Miller for 8Ms, because he had said a while ago that when he read all the codes, and he spent like 8 to 13 hours reading all the codes. I'm not going to give you any spoilers unless that's what you guys want, but no, I won't give any spoilers. But he said how the story was going to go and things that were going to happen. In this moment here, he in detail said what was going to happen. So when the devs were playing, and we're talking about not the devs, Josh was playing the game for the Marvel's Twitter site or Twitch site. When this happened, he was like, yes. Oh, I think we got a T-pose back there. All right, I will take that takedown. Yeah, no, oh man. Yeah, he feels great. There goes another takedown. Look at that. We're putting these takedowns together. I can't wait to actually get. All right, so we got everybody dead. So now we can defuse these bombs. And this element they added, they said you'll see this on more missions and things of that nature. I think that's pretty cool to be able to do this. Defusing the bombs. Get a new wave that comes on. Okay, I get it. You want to hurt me. All right, let's heal. I wonder how the... Yeah, that healing thing looks so cool. Like, I didn't think it was going to be as cool as that it is, but I don't know. You know me. I love healing and support builds, so I don't know. I might mess with that. No spoilers. Yeah, we're not doing spoilers. I know how Alien feels, so I'm like... But that's why I was like, I'm just gonna leave it at that, because the information already came out, because obviously we're playing it. But there were certain things like the artifacts or whatnot, and certain emotes from characters that aren't in the game yet. So, but yeah, it was a really good moment for him to be like, "Hey, listen, I told you." What did I fail? Oh, I didn't do all the whatchamacallits. Oh, I think it was a letter I was missing at a certain time. I always said this game could be redeemed if they deliver like 80% that they have on. I think in my opinion the game is, it's not like it needs to redeem anything. The game for the most part is what they advertise. I just think if I could talk about the 3 things that are like, man, here's the 3 things they could improve on, and I won't put any order on it because it's tough with the order, because they all seem like, you know, really important things together, to each its own. One is the multiplayer. You know, that was probably the part where their verbiage on what the game was going to be changed, because their conversation during the reveal of this game was, hey, listen. Yeah, I just shot that for no reason. Their conversation was like, hey, listen, we're going to be multiplayer and you're going to play with your friends and be heroes. But if you remember, the A-Day mission is more of a linear storyline. The campaign with Miss Marvel, some of the best moments in the campaign are linear, which are fine. I want more of that. If you tell me we can get more of that, sign me up. You know, sprinkle that in. You know, a little bit of this and a little bit of the linear play that we saw. I think that'll be pretty cool. But they're multiplayer and they know that. They, you know, Phil said it. And shout out to the devs that get to relax a little bit and say, hey, look, we have to do this, this, and this. What are you trying to do? Because the bots or I like to call them the producers, the executive producers, like to come in and say stuff. And all at the same sense, we got awesome mods in the community. So if they say pow pow, then you'll get pow pow. Here the mods have full power. Like I won't even ask twice. I'll be like, what's going on? Oh, it was the Nightbot that did it. Okay. What? I got them all. What are you talking about? I got them. Oh man, I got them all. Oh, you cursed. Okay. That I might have to look at, and I might have to have the mods look at it as well. But it has like, I mean, it's got hundreds of generic. Like I think you can't even say like, damn. Like there's certain words like you just like, well, that was a cuss words in the 80s. That's not one now. Let's go. Let's see. Let's okay, so let's beat this guy up here and activate this. I got a minute and 30 seconds. We'll take this takedown. Leaves a little life in here. All right, that's one. Okay, defuse the bombs in the garage. That's what it says. So let's go do that. I'm suppressed right now. All right, so Keeper is in his place. No one's paying attention to me on this character. That's great, so I can finish the mission I need to do. Okay. Here goes another one. 55 seconds. There we go. There we go. One more to go. Even the game is cheering me on. Come on, you can do it. Let's see. If you're from YouTube gaming, welcome. Dadadpanther variety streamer. Today is a special day for you guys because this is the first time I'm actually streaming any games. Oh yeah, what was I told? I was told if boom, 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 if things get crazy, I was told, use your abilities. We're using them. It's happening. And the whole room of baddies gone, and all heroics or whatnot filled again. And it's the part where Alien would be like, I told you so. I told you. I'd be like, I know.
Nobody messes with my dog.
Let's see. Well, someone got to take the elevator again, right? Or no, take the stairs. Yep, we're in the garage. Take the stairs going up. Show his gameplay and villain. In my opinion, I believe that Sony December they'll show Spider-Man. Yeah, I think so as well. Like, realistically, I don't see why it wouldn't make any sense for them to show Spider-Man during that. The only problem I have with the communication on that is that the whole world knows that Spider-Man is coming. You've sold games and even probably systems because of this news. That's the reason why you do a exclusive character. But to make it seem as if you're not going to talk about it, that just... And I'm not saying they got to show anything. They could literally just be like, hey, listen, yes, Spider-Man is coming. That will be revealed at a later date when it's ready, and you guys will know once it's ready. That's it. It lets people know, hey, listen, you know, they value our communication, they respect our time, and they deem us to be talented individuals and intelligent. But when you don't, it's almost like you're kind of playing with their intelligence. It's like, if you don't say anything, like I guess T-Rex in Jurassic Park, if you don't say anything, you don't move, they're never gonna know. They're never gonna know. Oh man, G-Buster, I can be famous. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can be famous. That's awesome, man. Like, that's cool, buddy. Fame. Ugh. Man, I'll take it. Yeah. Sign me up. Actually, no, I don't want to be I don't want to be famous. I feel like that pressure that you would get being famous. Oh, that was cool. I literally just ended that person's life and he didn't even know, that robot didn't even know the life was ended. Right here is where the loot goblin popped up on the reveal. He popped up right there and then he came out that way. They killed him over here. But I didn't get a loot box, loot goblin this time. That's fine. It's okay. And I think it was also revealed late last night. It seems that the loot goblin, the cargo robot, actually even drops named or like exclusive gear that only the bot can drop. Yeah, if you heard me talk about this game before, I said I don't think I'll play with Hawkeye, really. I'm just not gonna, I don't see myself spending time on it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to eat those words. His sword feels really nice. Darn you, Crystal Dynamics, for creating this game and giving us different... Hold on, wait. I got it. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Theo, do your magic. Hey, you big robot person thing. All right, here you go. It stomped, but I dodged the stomp, so... Oh, I shouldn't try to take you like this, but here we are. No, I dodged that. See, I dodged that too. Oh, there's so many robots around. One of them dropped though. Oh, didn't see that one. All right, so both robots are down. Nope, I haven't either. It just the video that I posted, it had the loot goblin, and I remember this was the mission. that you can see it. I'm pretty sure someone's going to spend some time and figure out exactly how do you see the loot goblin. Like for the Division, it used to be in the Division you have safe houses that you can travel to, fast travel. So in this game it will be something like going back to the hangar or going to an outpost. But when you did in the Division, what you would get is it would refresh the map. So let's say you went to the carrier and then you came back to this mission, you would just keep doing it and quitting and keep doing it until when you get to the area that you know it spawns. Let's say that area I just pointed out, then that might see, look, there it goes running right there. I think that was it right there to the left. I think that is one. Yes it is. Look, oh click allow, look, it's over here. Yo, oh yes, don't run. No, come back here, come back here. No, please, don't go. Go get him. Oh my gosh, freaking A. I was just talking about this. Get him. And he can run away and you can lose him. No, please come back. We just want to talk to you. Welcome to the Panther's Den. Where are you going, my friend? Yeah. And then some people are like, yo, they can't fight him because he's too strong versus what they have. Oh, come on. I just finally got rid of his shield. Where's the rest of my team? Get here. Loot Goblin, where'd he go? Miss Marvel, yes. Yes, we did it. GG, click allow. Look at this. We just saw a Loot Goblin. That's awesome. GG to the devs. That was cool. That was fun. You took a mission that when you run the mission a bunch of times because you're farming it, it feels like it's boring, and you just made this mission exciting by just adding the Loot Goblin. That is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was awesome. That was cool. Click allow. We just did a Loot Goblin. We were just talking about it too. We were just talking about it. That's awesome. GG. Let me check the chat. I low-key miss playing the Division 2. Division 2, I mean, it's my first love. I started streaming the Division 2. And I still play it. A lot of times when I do play it, I play it offline. So I do still play the Division 1 and 2 actually. Let's go find the next checkpoint because I really don't care about the chest, because if I'm gonna level up I would just probably do volts. But yeah, if you just tune in, we just did a Loot Goblin. We're just talking about it. Popped up. And I thought it was gonna be easier. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I could have been like, oh, the Loot Goblin should be like something you beat, it's gonna be easy. That Loot Goblin actually gave a nice little scramble. Ow, I just took that missile to the face. Frozen, I get it. I'm frozen, I get it. Okay, let's do that. Nope. They're trying to freeze me. Stop trying to freeze me. Okay, now I don't have the... Oh, she said talk to the hand. Let's change the arrow. Who just hit me? Here we go. Yeah, because like even if you do like a full pullback, I don't know, it just feels like there's more power on it versus Kate. Oh yeah, that's that death shot lockdown thing.
You're like a cockroach. Why won't you die?
Respect my authority. Where did he zoom off to? He just took off like he forgot he left like his cell phone in the car. Exo's down. Okay, who's still up? Okay, you guys. Nope, don't use that. I'm gonna poke your eye out. Do. got that. That was taken care of. My PlayStation is the exact same name that you would normally see running around. You found a way to go over the bots. That was funny. Get me a vet. Lucky the dog must be saved.
Oh, I missed you, buddy.
Look at that. Again, like I said, I like the characters they're adding. I think it's awesome as they keep adding more and more characters, more diversity, and not only just the moves, but just the storyline for the individuals and the relationship and how they interact with each other is really awesome. I think a lot of people take it for granted, but like I said, the three things I would say would be the communication. It's got to get better from whether it's the devs or it's the, I don't know if it's the devs, I don't know if it's the publishing company, if it's, you know, PR. There's something going on where they're gonna say something like watch for the sky, watch the sky, right? And then the press conference that was done, there was nothing that had to do with watching for the sky. Nothing. 14 there, and 7. We'll pick up 7 and we'll break down the other ones for mats. And I'm gonna be really picky on leveling up Hawkeye because I got lazy on Clint. I mean, not Clint, Kate. And I used mats. Man, I shouldn't have used mats to level up, because then I stopped playing as Kate. And I'm like, what if I want to play as Clint? So let me just save some mats. But also saving up for T'Challa, which I don't think comes out until the summer. And then after that would be Spider-Man. But just the communication, like, hey, look, you know Spider-Man's coming, talk about it. And then, hey, well, we're not supposed to talk about it. Well, Scott Amos, the head CEO of Crystal Dynamics, just did a story about that. That's why you had Forbes magazine and I think IGN all wrote, and they said, hey, Spider-Man will be after Black Panther in the summer, won't be till after the summer. The reason how they knew it was that information was given directly from Scott. Scott said that. Why not have an interview that's recorded and played during the dev stream or after the presentation of Black Panther? Now I'm thinking about that, would have been perfect. You'd have been like, Black Panther trailer would have finished, and then afterwards Scott shows up, or a dev, I'll role play. It'd be like, hi, I'm the Dadadpanther, and behind me are the developing team that is so excited on what we have to show. Now you've seen some stuff we're working on, and you also saw a really awesome roadmap, and then you just saw the first ever look of T'Challa in Wakanda. We're so excited as we open up for free the Wakanda Fight for Wakanda, which they never said it was free until afterwards, because again, there was miscommunication on communicating. That they showed the trailer, people said the word expansion, which is right. If you're a PC person, you completely understand how that's transitioned to gaming, where expansion normally means pay for something. So they had to go clean that up instead of just put on there free and say at the end free, but whatever. But we have one more thing that we'd like to show you, and don't forget, look to the sky. And then you wouldn't show off Spider-Man, you would just show that your team is working on Spider-Man. You don't show not one concept item, you don't show anything, you don't show any emotes, you just show and you talk about your team is working on it. And you can even play and joke how you're trying to shield the computer screens and kind of play on it, which is aggravating to some people, but I think I would have enjoyed it if they're like, right here on the computer, we're gonna show you Spider-Man, whatever, and someone walks in front of it and you're like, what, you're in the way, and then the scene changes, whatever. Just admit the elephant in the room, Spider-Man is coming, and he'll be coming shortly after Black Panther, because again, he came, the information you're dropping is right after the Black Panther teaser trailer. It would just flow, it would make sense, it would make sense in my opinion. But and then as soon as that's finished, because again, you've hyped up watch the sky, look to the sky, then you show like a little teaser of just the logo of Captain America. or Captain Marvel. That's it. Because we know that's probably what's going to happen, how the storyline's happening with the Sentinel that took off. So I don't know. But like even places like this, like in the future, will we be able to actually, you know, play with friends and like shoot this up and get some points, or maybe test a build? Oh, like Division has a room, right? They added a room, and the room it's literally set up just like this. And what it is you get to log in and you go to the computer, you type in what damage, what elite enemies you want to go against, level 100, 150, whatever. Then right here you would pick whatever status effects and things you'd have, and then when you get over here it puts you in the game and you're able to use your bow, your guns, your gamma, whatever, and it'll show defense ratings. It'll show if you want to make it where it gives you damage, or it'll show your critical chance, your critical damage. So it allows you to look at a build and say, hey, look, this build, it's good, but if you add this piece, you're going to increase it by 15%. Clearly I don't come in here enough to update, but that's updated. Let's keep going. How you guys doing? You guys doing okay? How's that coffee? That coffee's good? It's soft drink. Oh, okay. Oh, you're eating pizza. Linda, you and your pizza, I swear. Did I watch a stream? I did watch a stream yesterday. Pretty sure that the publishing company is the one controlling most of. Yes, I think so, and I think it's too many chefs in the kitchen, and that's one of the issues they're having. So I would say communication is one of their 3 areas that they need to improve, and it's really good to see the dev stream yesterday. They said, hey, look, we're going to do some stuff differently. The format will be different. The dev said, hey, look, we're going to do some stuff different. We're going to change up the format. We're not going to play with the community. We're going to do that once a month. And even if, let's say, they didn't, I just love the fact that they were just coming out and saying, hey, look, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do moving forward. You know, Spider-Man's supposed to be in the summer. I mean, they didn't mention that, but again, that information was already out. But it was a new format. Okay, so the dev stream, just a little small update. The dev stream, new format, more info, less playing video games with the community for now. They're not going to be able to give you details on what's going on the game, but they're going to give you the direction, and that's very important because, like I said, I don't expect the devs to tell us what's going to happen in the story. Don't spoil anything for us. Obviously, there's other people in the community that's their job, but what I mean is to say, hey, look, like they're doing now, they're telling us that they're working on a patrol mode type thing. They're telling us that they're working on a thing like with the comics. They're not telling us the general direction and how far they are on the process, but that stuff right there, man, you do that weekly, I'm telling you, the majority of the community is going to take that in a positive way. Another thing they talked about is some of the issues like some skins not popping up the right way, the right time. People are doing Clint's storyline, and as they're doing it, they're getting the outfit changing from one to the other. It might not even be an outfit they unlocked yet. There's some costumes that are popping off and popping on and switching. Color tint issues with the certain skins. They're working on it. They understand there is an issue with Hawkeye's heroic and ultimate assault, so they're working on that stuff. Falling off the map is something that's still happening. That's another thing that they're working on. The villain sector, to finish the boss, they understand that they're working on that right now. As far as trying to think, is there something else? There's an elite active hive or something. It might be an elite I think it's an elite hive that's supposed to give you DNA keys. That's not active right now, so it's not dropping the keys the way it's supposed to. Hold on, let's see. What else? No, I think that was it. Now, if they had a page that said known issues and it just was known issues that not, I get not putting issues that we put up because I can see that going out like left real fast. But if there was some place where you can put it, a community manager or a mod or someone sees it, it gets okay that, hey, look, this is appropriate. It's not the same of the other 12 issues we put up. Then putting that up there, I think, again, with the communication to go to the website and see, hey, look, known issue. Hulk's hair doesn't move, or Fate showed during his last stream where if you go and do a certain emote with Lucky the dog in the elevator, the glasses pops off, they float, then they disappear. There's some people who are able to take Lucky and kind of clone him, and it's just doubles of him flying around. Whatever the case is, you put that in there and now that's a known issue. You don't have to stress about it because the issue's known. What else did they put in there? I mean, they talked about like the Tachyon anomaly, how they're gonna have that happen for 2 weeks, and the Red Room, which I thought was interesting because the yes, there was a patch this morning. I don't know what that patch was, but when I logged into PlayStation this morning, it went to I think only next gen though, I believe. Yeah, it was pushed out yesterday, but it's only for the next, yeah, so that was next gen, and that was for the save migration. I didn't have any issues with saves, but some people did, and it had to do a workaround where they had to pick an older save to complete it. But they did go over each part in the last dev stream. I'll do a video on it later, hopefully this weekend, but they went through and they did show or talk about, hey, each part of the live stream of the upcoming patches that are coming forward. The thing I thought was interesting was the Red Room. The Red Room, that's the one with Black Widow. They just went ahead and openly said that that's going to have a tie-in with the lore and everything from the movie when the movie comes out. Now the movie comes out, I believe the rumor is May 7th, so now you kind of have a date-ish. There's also, I think, a graphic novel or a book that's coming out right before. It doesn't pertain the same storyline, but that's what I was talking about before. I've said it multiple times, and Alien kind of hinted at something like that, where there's so many people in the kitchen cooking. That's why the communication's off a little, or a lot, because I honestly think somebody in an office that wears a suit and tie or a button down or a business casual dress is coming up with the decision that, and it could be Marvel Disney, where they're like, hey, look, this content needs to come out this time, which goes against someone like Andy saying live on stream, we don't hold anything back. But again, you have 8Ms who proved on the release of this, once people played this, that 8Ms had the information, meaning the information was already done 6 to 7 months ago. So each character that gets revealed, think of it this way: if you're a hardcore fan, right, or you're more than a casual fan, meaning that you were there from the moment they revealed the game to every war table to the beta, every dev stream, then yeah, you know the information, right? But let's say you were a casual fan. When they told you who Miss Marvel was and they said, we're going to introduce this game to you, I don't mean the E3 type of reveal, I mean the, hey look, we're going to start getting pre-orders type stuff. When you found out that it was Miss Marvel, no one knew really who Miss Marvel was. She's not that popular, and I love Miss Marvel. I read that series. It was an interesting series. I enjoyed it, but people didn't know who Miss Marvel was, the general pop, right? What happened almost a month or two after she was revealed as the main character in this new game that was coming out? That's right, Disney Marvel came out and said, hey, we have our live action Miss Marvel, we liked you to meet her, we have a television show coming, and she will be in Captain America 2. I was like, okay, interesting. Then what is the next character we got to find out about? The next character that came out that was officially revealed, not through the beta leak. If you think about the beta leak, I think you don't connect the dots that way, but if you think about what they officially tell you, they're like, hey, we like to officially let you know this character called Kate Bishop. What happened 2 weeks later, give or take? The first pictures came out on set with the stunt work of the actor who was playing Kate Bishop. Who's the next character to come out after? We're playing with him now. It's Hawkeye. It was on Hawkeye's show. Hawkeye was the next person that was revealed. So I honestly think there is a significant tie-in to what Marvel is doing on television and movies and comics that go with this game, and it's unfortunate to the devs because they would like to talk more about it. They would like to put more out there, and I don't think they're able to. Spider-Man, I think that was something that was thrown at them they have to take care of because that's what the contract said to do. Now you got Falcon Winter Soldier playing right now. I wouldn't be surprised if that throws a wrench or something. And that's still a new show. There's only 6 episodes of that, but I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the 6th episode, conversation starts bubbling about adding Bucky. He's already on the list. War Machine already on the list. Again, they just officially said that the Red Room that has to do with Black Widow is a complete side-by-side, not a tie-in necessarily, for the movie Black Widow. Just saying. So yeah, I would say their communication, they've got to work on their communication. So let's load in this next mission. It's called Till Death. We're level 9. I'm not stressing the levels because I will try to get the power increase and things of that nature when we get to, for the most part, when I get the storyline finished, I can just do volts. So I'll do volts and I'll do the mission The Day It Remains. It's about time they make tie-ins into the cinematic. Yeah, it just, I don't know what they're allowed to do that doesn't affect the story that they're already building. Like, and again, they've already said before the game basically came out, and even after, from devs and corporate people, that Spider-Man's story does not affect the story they've already set up that we're playing currently in motion. But the reason why it hasn't come out yet, we won't know. It could be, hey, he's not ready yet. They really want to make him look good because it's a make or break moment. 2 Spider-Man games that come out recently and the character looks amazing. The gameplay is amazing. In the UK, Miles was the #1 selling game still. And that's not even what some people would consider a full game, as I think it's only 8 or 10 hours to beat versus the Division that's almost 25 hours to beat. And this game, I think, is about 8 hours if you don't count any new content. So let that sink in. A game that has less playtime in the story, no multiplayer, is still one of the top 5 selling games in the UK. And you can only play it on one system. If that lets you know exactly kind of what's going there. Just found a very interesting interview with Scott Amos where he explains the whole issue with communication just over the past month. They realize, yeah, they correct him. It's on Game Informer. But yeah, that was the one I read. And if you wanted to, you know, Alien, you're able to put links in. I believe the bot will recognize your authority, and it should be where any mod is able to put links in the chat. And you never have to ask me if you're trying to post a link or a picture or anything like that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's just weird that he'll say what they're working on and what they're doing only for the rest of the community not know. And I was sitting there talking to Star and a few other people just yesterday on the live stream as we were ending the charity stream, and someone said on the call, they were like, it's ridiculous how people are asking, is the game free to play? Is it ever going to be free to play? No, it's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous because they don't come out and just say it. And then also, actions speak louder than words. So again, I'm not talking crap about the game and then like not playing it. You've seen the majority of the game that I play and stream is this game. I enjoy playing this game. I enjoy watching people play this game. But yeah, they've got to come out, and I think they're heading in the right direction, man. If it's anything like we've seen on the recent dev streams, it's turning in the right direction. If they just get whoever I guess is running the corporate stuff, because somebody said watch the sky, and then somebody was like, well, that was just one person, it wasn't a dev. Okay, I'll give you benefit of the doubt. Oh, that person's getting blasted off the map. I'll give benefit of the doubt. But then other people and other corporations or aspects of Marvel, CD, and everything retweeted the exact same thing. Retweeted the exact same thing. So it can't be one-off, right? and then they put it on the Twitch. They didn't do Crystal Dynamics Twitch, right? You saw that they did Marvels. Just saying. And on that same thing, if you got some free time, you just want to see how different companies do different things, go on that same Marvel Twitch account and watch the Miles streams they do when they stream talking about Miles coming out and it launching, and look at how that is, and just, you know, take it for what you want. Take it for what you want. Let's see, we gotta go the other way, so I really didn't have to jump down. There's a desert vault that I do the same thing. I normally endlessly run around the wrong direction multiple times. I love how they're popping out of the ground. And I like this outfit. I'm glad it was free 99. I like it. I like it a lot. There you go. See, they're glad. Look at that. We got a link in the chat. 100% approved. But yeah, it's a good read. Alien's correct. Go ahead and read that if you want to see that they're trying to move in the right direction of communicating, but at the same sense, you can see that there's an issue with communication. He's throwing grills again. All right, so we just have to. Yeah, his bow feels really good to use. Now, yeah, like I said, like a move like that, that was a nice hit. Doesn't come off as crisp as Kate's, yes, but still, it's just, there's power in it. My head hurts. That's normally what happens after you don't get enough caffeine.
Somewhere else.
Did I say please go home on the side? No.
Something about this place.
Let's see, what does it say?
For anything useful.
Yeah, oh, please come home, I think. The other thing I would say is multiplayer is an issue. Again, when they sat there and said, hey, look, this game is going to be, you know, multiplayer, and it showed that the first elements of it was linear, which is fine. It played similar to a what's it called? It's a Tomb Raider, similar to Tomb Raider, which isn't bad. Tomb Raider's a good game. 25-year edition's getting ready to come out. Square Enix actually gave away 2 free copies of some different types of game, but they're Tomb Raider for PC, so I was able to get that for free. I'm not sponsored by Square Enix, but I thought that was pretty cool that they did that.
Am I dead? Oh, God, I'm dead.
And there's some of the games you were able to get for free on PlayStation as far as being a PlayStation Network member, so that was cool. But it played similar to that, and that was fine. Like I said, I would love to have more missions that ran like Miss Marvel's missions that were sprinkled in with missions like this. I thought it changed the pace, the flow, and it was a good time. Does this mean right now we're actually playing with 4 people? Because if I picked my 4 and then Kate tagged along, or did they boot somebody off? Yeah, they did. They booted somebody off. That means they booted off Captain America. I just realized I don't see Captain America. So I would say multiplayer. Once they get multiplayer where they want it to be, and multiplayer also goes in the content, so it could be changing up some stuff.
Taken care of. You all right?
Yeah, thanks.
Like that hat.
I can't believe it's you.
Resistant.
Maybe you can help us out. You're S.H.I.E.L.D., right? We're looking for Commander Fury.
You and everyone else around here.
Okay, explain.
Hold him off as long as you can.
I don't know where he is.
So we'll listen to that guy, and then I probably would say the third thing they improve on after multiplayer and communication would be I'm really happy for what's going to be Gear 2.0 or even 1.5, because I think that we're really there with 1.5, as the XP rework was one of them. But I just think maybe I don't know what I would call it, meaningful grind, players' time valued during gameplay. You know, you see the loot Goblin is doing that. You see the XP rework is doing that. like I say all the time, there's a thing called form follows function,
Boys,
and you kind of get that where you'll do a certain boss, and that boss will there you go, zip zip zippity doo dah, zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a wonderful day. No, at your feet. I want to see something. Oh, cosmic everywhere. That cosmic set on Cap is fun though. It just hit me. Oh, it might have been an explosion. All right, defending. The bot was running with me. I thought it was Iron Man for a second because I'm normally used to hitting the NPC. I didn't want to, and luckily I didn't. So yeah, the three things I would say is the communication. And again, I don't know who's in charge of the communication, so I can't point a finger to it. But that's, you know, in most cases, that's the gaming industry. But I would say communication, multiplayer, and gear rework, where it's just gear, it's meaningful. Everything that you're doing is meaningful and to you. Like right now we have builds where it's like you do range, you do this, but it's not like you can tailor a build based off your playstyle like the Division, and it took a little to get that way, but the start of it was, I believe, better. But in the Division, you once you know what your playstyle is, you can create almost any build for it. PvP is different. That's a different beast. That's not gonna run the same necessarily, but stop throwing George Foreman grills at people. I shouldn't be in here in the thick. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew I didn't get out of there fast enough. Laser. Let's start dodging. Let's make it rain. Oh, that's awesome. That would have been two takedowns if I could have moved around both of them, but that's me listening to Alien using my abilities.
the Avengers. Oh, I thought I was seeing things. We gotta move before
Let's see.
minor base. A patrol was spotted moving across the highway.
All right, so we got this here.
Leader.
But yeah, in the Division, you can
Supreme who? The Supreme Leaders.
play, like I play with new players, and I'm like, what do you like to do? I like this kind of gun. I like to stand this far away from the enemy. I like to do cover. I don't like to do cover. I like status effect. I like to heal. Like you can have a 15-30 minute conversation with someone, and you can make a build for them or point them in the direction so they can farm for a build. And you'll play online, and their build is different from yours. The aspect might be there where it's about the same, but they tweak it in a way where it fits their playstyle. And I think right now we've got some playstyles, but I don't think it's necessarily the playstyle that everybody plays with. I think we just kind of fit into what's given to us. So, and they said that Phil said in the last dev stream, he wants almost, I don't have his exact words written down, but it was something like he wants the experience to be each in its own. He wants the gear to be meaningful and customizable where it fits your playing style, and right now it does not. So it's great that they're aware of that. Ooh, an exo. How are you doing, big guy? Boom, boom, shakalaka. Nope. Oh, how did he survive that? Here he comes. There's not much left of him, I'll show you that much. Yep. Both those arrows completely in the wrong spot. Welcome if you are new to the Panthers Den. I am the Dadpanther variety streamer. We did the Wake You Up Before You Go show where we normally play. Right after that, talking, kind of getting to know everybody. Had a conversation with Lex about some Philly cheesesteaks in Philly, so he knows a spot, he knows a place if you looking for a cheesesteak. If you're looking for a cheesecake, I know a place, the Cheesecake Factory.
It's just down the road.
No, I don't. I'm pretty sure there's somebody like, no, those cheesecakes don't compare to the cheesecakes I make, or maybe there's a restaurant you go to.
Hard to call it living.
We're also doing something awesome other than just playing with Kate. Or I always keep doing that, man. I keep doing that. Clint is. We're streaming live on. We should be streaming live on YouTube. So that's awesome because that's the first time we've done that. So still working on that. Some technical issues with the stream. Finished the charity stream yesterday, and that was fun. So hopefully we get a chance to do more of that. Where do they want me to go? Yeah, but then why are you sending me up here if I have to search for the clues? Okay. Let's search for the clues then. There's no clue right here, so I don't know why you're illuminating that. I feel like you had me go like multiple different places. Yes, a bunch of places. It's like, where are we going with this? See, there's that sentinel, or one of them. I feel like, who did that to you, buddy? Oh man, I really thought I fell off the actual. Okay, so let's go back to the other one. All right, is that what the whole team is? Oh, I thought the whole team was sounding like, oh, like you guys just left without me. You gonna let me interact with it? Yeah, let me interact with it. Thank you. Skeletons free. Yeah, they are. Their look is menacing. Like I'll go back, look at it again. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the devs, man. Like there's some, and that's why I really enjoy when Andy brings the developing team, you know, different departments on, but to design a level and be able to tell a story. Like the mission that you're on has to convey whatever the story is. And I hear the talks. They're like, oh, it's just the Utah Badlands on a different filter. Come on, man. Like, I mean, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? But yeah, it just makes me think about the first mission you do with Miss Marvel, and then she fights the Sentinel, and the Sentinel has a signal or a sentry they sense out into space. Does that bring Ronin into the picture? If it does, then the possibilities of something like Captain Marvel, which has already been hinted, but that there's the way you get that one. So you have Ronin, opportunity for Ronin, Captain Marvel. I am stuck wherever that's supposed to be. Let me just find a different way. Find a different way. Here we go. We right our wrongs. Are they gonna make me go underground? Gotta go underground to find the hideout. Let's try to go underground. Especially when they have their eyes lit up. Like when I was going against when Miss Marvel was going against, I'm like, man, that's a really cool boss to be going against. But I don't know what it's gonna do for the future of the story. Yeah, I mean, even the details, like again, for people like, well, the devs is lazy. There's some stuff where it's questionable, but then when you look at stuff like this, where the, you know, the papers and the candles and the lighting on the floor, like, again, like, unless you're in the gaming industry, it's really, I mean, maybe just me, man, it's just hard to comment on something you fully don't understand. The gaming industry is pretty secretive, and because of that, it's hard to put a gauge on why things happen. We're looking for Nick Fury. We just figure we come in, we just mention it. You're just gonna let us know where he's at. remember the first time I saw Nick Fury in the game. Raging Coconuts. That is an awesome name. Welcome to the Dad Panther. Also, welcome to everybody over at YouTube. Today is the first time that we are streaming on YouTube live. So thank you to YouTube for allowing us to be over there, and to our family that's over here at Twitch as we continue to grow. GG. But that's an awesome name, Raging Coconuts. What is Z at the end? That Z is, it adds a little sum to it. Roy, aka Ultron. Are you Ultron? Getting pretty advanced. What did Pym do? What did Pym do? You gonna tell me? What's he up to? What's he up to over here? I don't know. I feel like I want to ask Roy, do you know who Rohan is? Do you know the accuser? Investigate the hideout. At the time I was investigating Roy, to be honest. I got my eyes on you, Roy. Even though technically you got your eyes on me. Alright. Just tell me where you want me to investigate. How about that? It can't be there. We just started talking there. Oh, there's a bed. Let's investigate. Okay, there's a cot. There's 2 cots. She might have had sushi last night, and it's not sitting well with her. So she's gonna take a nappy nap. She's gonna take a cat nap. Let's keep investigating. Let's see what we got here. We have some soda cans, some mustard, some mayo, and a bottle of water. Got a nice little pantry here, a nice walk-in space pantry. Some of these cans are open, so I don't know if somebody needs to do inventory, but it's open. Raging Coconuts. Welcome to the family. You are now a cool cat. Welcome. Could have been anywhere in the world, and you're here, and I greatly appreciate that. I'm the Dad Panther variety streamer. I normally stream in the morning. On the weekends, that's where I can, kind of go out there and just stream a little bit more. And I normally stream in my pajamas. If you thought I was gonna say underwear, no, that is not what I was gonna say. But thank you for joining. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, true story. All right, so he was appreciating the leather jacket. Loves a leather jacket. We're opening that. We're grabbing some gear. What else did we get? We also had a loot goblin, which is awesome. The first time I saw Nick Fury in this game, I almost flipped out and lost my shit. And the reason why is I thought it was Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel is my second favorite comic book character ever. My list is pretty tough already. What's Taskmaster? Taskmaster's ability is the ability to know what you're about to do before you do it.
He's an ugly, washed-up shield agent in the future, too.
I feel like the devs were trolling us when they said that. Oh, he's just an enemy you've seen in the past. He's gonna be in your future too. And then and it's like, I forgot what he just said, but I felt like the devs were like, hey, we're talking directly to the fans that are playing this game. So what we're doing is we're playing Marvel's Avengers, and we are trying out Clint. We're seeing, how does Clint play? How does it feel? Later on, I'm burning over. Wow, they are really fucking me up right there. My gosh. Oh my gosh. They didn't let me move from the freaking... I love how they added that revives left, because I don't think that was there before. My goodness. I saw it was taking damage. I'm like, all right, well, let me just back up, figure this out. And they said, no. They said, hell no. To the no. If I die, if you type in ! death, it counts to death. Now, technically, we should be doing that about 7 times because we haven't counted it before. Because the command really wasn't working properly. But I think we fixed it. That's Miss Marvel. You're gonna do the oh, here we go. We're looking at a takedown. It's the first big takedown, or interactive takedown, however you want to call it. Ooh, and Hawkeye finishes the job. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Wow, it just that was what is going on in here? Let's shoot this right here. We learned about this recently. I get a force field that allows me to heal while in here with a takedown. Here we go. Click allow. Here goes another takedown. Here we go. It feels good playing with Hawkeye right here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, gotta get out of here. Jump at least. Ooh, that was epic. That was superhero like, and I am a superhero. I should know what superheroes. Oh, here we go. Another takedown. Oh wow. I mean, I didn't mean to swing that far from it, but Miss Marvel's taking care of business. Miss Marvel is my main character. If it goes Miss Marvel and then Captain America. And I want to put on there Black Widow, but the issue that I'm having, suspicious note.
I don't know, but I'm
Are you sus?
short.
Well, welcome. Whether you're sus or you're not sus, you could have been anywhere in the world and you're here. Hello. Sus note. Reminds me of Death Note, which was an awesome anime. The original one. Watch that one, not the other one. Don't do the other one. If you're thinking about doing it, don't do it.
You didn't get ugly, punk.
You didn't get ugly.
Well, guess that explains the shock arrow. And the bow.
Man.
Explosions.
Let's see. Let's do. While that's loading, let's do a dad joke.
What did you...
Why not? I am the Dad Panther. Oh, I have to put exclamation point. That's that too. Important, very important to put that on there.
We couldn't
And the executive producer, what do you got for me?
you.
Want to hear my pizza joke? Never mind. It's too cheesy. Want to hear my pizza joke? Never mind. It's too cheesy.
We're here to stop. Where do we start?
Man.
Hideout. Punk.
But yeah, we're playing with Hawkeye and just kind of getting a feel for it, going through the story. I know I'm not going to be able to finish it, especially in the sitting. I don't think the storyline is going to be as long as Kate's. So I'm saying no more than 3.5 hours.
Just like we
And then leveling up, I don't think it's going to be an issue from watching streams or whatnot. I don't think it's an issue for the leveling up.
When?
No. Okay, let's see. Did I tell you the joke about the 3 eggs?
I was gonna tell you, all right? If it helps.
As one of the executive producers also reminded me, time
I told you.
and with water, everything changes. Now drink some water. Too bad.
You left or whatever. I mean, but you came back, right? To help us fight the Kree?
2 bad eggs.
Told Fury that I was.
Did I tell you the joke about the 3 eggs?
Of course.
Too bad.
Look, I won't try to justify it now. It's one of a long line of mistakes.
Too bad. But yeah, Nick Fury, when I first saw it, I didn't know it was Nick Fury, and I thought it was Blue Marvel, because if you check out Blue Marvel, one of my favorite comic book characters,
Possibly last known location.
which I'm still learning more about that character, but he has the same, almost like a signature gray hair look on the sides as well. But the possibility of him being in the game is there because Captain Marvel is already a part of this game as far as the idea of it, so it's good for that. But sus, man, thank you for coming by. Anybody on YouTube that's brand new who's like, hey, listen,
You can find him?
I've seen you make videos. I didn't know you streamed on YouTube. Well, I do now. Just started. Today is the first day, and so the Panthers Den has gotten bigger as it is YouTube gaming and Twitch. You guys are experiencing this at the same time. I'm also liking the UI looks that they put together, like this banner. They've made it where it's not too cluttered what's going on over here. And the mission modifiers, you got that up here as well, which is great, because how many times did we look at it and say, man, what's the mission modifier? What is it? No, we don't know. Oh well, we just gotta play. I'm so bad at upgrading the gear. That's probably why I was getting knocked so many times. I was not changing any of the gear, so we're about to get a little stronger, guys. About to get a little stronger. Let's see what happens. Let's continue. Let's continue the journey. The team, let's see, it's Kate, because they're doing it because of the storyline, and then I've got Miss Marvel and I've got Iron Man, which isn't bad. Air support. Nothing wrong with some air support.
An abandoned shield bunker. Which
But this game, I like the fact that I have to think about what team I want to play with. And I want to play more with Thor and Iron Man, but I'm terrible at flying, and I just don't do it enough. So that makes it even worse whenever I'm playing with it. So, but it's so satisfying, or such satisfaction in using Thor's hammer, just the feel of it and just the sound it makes. That thung, but it's like a metal sound to it. But I can't fly, so whenever I'm using Thor, it's just I'm doing melee. That's all I'm doing. And when I'm using Iron Man, same thing, but I set up the lasers to help with the melee. But Cap, I enjoy playing with Cap. I enjoy playing with Hulk. I enjoy playing with Miss Marvel's my main. Just something about the combat is fun already in the game, and then you add the little extra. So we're in the past, now we're in the future. This is called Down Drones. There we go. It's gonna be fun to catch on with Spider-Man. It's happening. We'll just be swinging on light poles. So if you're ever curious, like, man, how are they gonna pull that off? I mean, you're looking at it. It's already set up. I'm pretty sure they'll add more later. But down drone, we found the drone. It's a big drone right there. There we go. Almost, and we got it. Cap shield, the sound of it. Yes. And when you do that, where you hold down the shield, you throw the shield, and then you time that kickback. Oh my gosh, it feels good. It sounds good. And then you take it a step further, right? And when you hit BB time, that multiple ping, almost like an aluminum baseball bat. That's awesome. That's awesome. Like, it's like a ting, ding, 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 ding. You're like, what? Ding, 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 ding. You're like, oh, that's awesome. That's everything I've always wanted. So yeah, the combat system is smooth. There's a lot of things about the game and the elements that are very satisfying. I almost swung at Miss Marvel. Shame to say it. And if you see me hit an NPC, you can I believe it's add exclamation point add NPC, and it totals how many times I hit an NPC. Oh, I hear the little one running around. The little one is like one of the executive producers on the show. She lets me know how long I can actually let the show go on. I'm like, hey, can I keep going on the show? Like, no. I'm like, oh, guys, we got to end the show. Also, all the transitions that you hear in the show, like the bye, hello daddy, goodbye, click loud, that's all my daughter in the background for those. Want to make it more personal as we try not to get smacked by this robot. Nope, missed. There we go. Cosmetic charge. Just hold it down and... Oh, I thought he was coming at me, because you cannot block that. I've tried it with Cap Shield. It does not let it happen. He's setting up. He's getting ready to. Oh, he didn't. Ooh. He is down. He is down. Got one more over here. Okay. There we go. So level 19 again. We're doing the rework as well, because everybody has to deal with that rework. There's no significant change on the rework. So if there was anybody feeling some type of way about it, there's nothing. I mean, and if you're a new player, you're not going to notice it at all, because you've never known anything other than you're new. And if you were just going through the storyline and you haven't even got to Clint yet, for sure you're not going to know anything about that. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Let's find the rest of what's going on.
This shield bunker was here.
All the old signal detectors got destroyed.
We're looking at the timing. We're looking for the beep. We got a... Oh man, I was hoping that was a loot bot, loot goblin. But I do like the feel of Hawkeye, but it's almost like I don't even know how to I guess because you only have 4 heroes that you can use, it makes it like you want to keep to your main hero, and you're like, man, with mats being how they are farming, especially if you're a casual player like myself, where you're not playing, where you're like, well, all my mats are topped off. It's like you have to pick and choose. Like, you don't want to dump mats on someone's exotics and then you change your mind and don't want to play. Like, that's how I feel about Black Widow. Like, I wanted to put her as my top 4, and at the time I didn't. I went with Iron Man, and I honestly regret it because playing games like The Division, I just thought it would be really cool to play with a character who used guns. And that was before her, you know, invisible builds and one-shot builds. So now I just look back like, yeah, you know, she's level 50, but I gotta go back. Gotta farm that. I gotta figure that out. The whole flying thing comes with practice. I remember when I first started with Thor, I literally wanted to cry because so bad with flying. But now I've been using them so often, I've been much better at it. It helped me with Iron Man as well, which is definitely a big plus. Yeah, those are 2 awesome characters. It's kind of like when you're setting up your build for your 4, and it's like, how could you not have Iron Man? I mean, great DPS build, air attack, can do crowd control, for sure can do DPS. And then you look at Thor's a living god. Okay, so it's just like think about it. You wouldn't you want a living god on your team? So it's just like you look at your lineup, and as they keep adding characters, especially to the casual game player like myself, it's like, man, how do you manage them all? So GG to everybody who has like all of their characters done, or, you know, like I said earlier, revealing too much. And I think Fate might have it the same way too, where it's like they have all the characters done on PlayStation, or, you know, current gen system, next gen, and on PC. Like, goodness. Because I think what Greg Miller was saying, something like, I think he has all his characters maxed out as well, and I believe that's like 85 hours per character to get from 0 to 150, or 0 to 150 plus 0 to 50. That's crazy. That's some heroic dedication right there. All right, let's find out where this bunker is. Run on the wall. Okay, so he can't run on the wall. That's cool. Green. Let's see. We're looking for this bunker. All right, here we go. There's some bad guys up here. Good thing we haven't had anybody else jump out of the ground. That's good. Let's see if we can avoid them. Nope, we can't. Looks like they're purposely putting them right where we need to be. Of course they would. GG devs. GG. All right, gotta do this because there's a lot of people in the room. Wow, they're just getting vaporized. Get him, Miss Marvel. Get him. Look at that tag team right there. But the thing I would like to do after I get Clint situated is actually farm. Like, I don't really farm. If there's a character I like to play with, I just turn on the game and play. I don't look at the map and say, oh, you know, it's time to do dailies. That's not my style. I don't look at the challenge card and say, hey, look, I need to do the challenge card. If there's something on it like that interests me, but there hasn't really been anything to make me say, hey, look, I would like to do the challenge card. I don't know. That's just me. All right, so we'll wait for this to open. I got the technician here for the what you call it. I told you guys about the broken pipe. Wait, I pressed the button though. Why didn't it? Okay, did I? Yeah, I did. Maybe the hole is somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's get this though before I forget. There we go. So my goal this weekend is to try to work on, I got to check the audio on the YouTube to see if it sounds the same as, and then figure out the chatting, like because I don't want to leave some cool cats over at YouTube where they're like, hey, we're trying to talk, but it seems like he's only talking to the Twitch peeps. So I gotta figure that out. That's gonna be interesting to figure out.
They can decrypt the information quickly.
Anything over here? Did you guys add that? Did you guys add stuff in the other room? And that's a no. Okay, okay. Well, I'm just checking, seeing if those things might have changed. Let's go back to the Quinjet. Also seeing if I have to. I've got to talk to the technician, or if Ball and Chain has it. If so, you'll see me go to a pause. Oops, why bad? Why bad? Why bad? Oops, why bad? Let's see, you gotta go back to the Quinjet. It's back this way. Danger Zone is the name of this mission. Oh, you dropped something on your keyboard. That's fine. That is fine. But at some point, I've got to figure out some farming way. And I think they realize it as well with the idea of patrol mode. And if you're curious about patrol mode and you're like, man, what are they talking about? It wasn't a game called, I think it was Marvel Heroes Omega or something like that. And if you check that out, the game was a game that I believe they ended, I think it was 3 years ago. So sometimes, yeah, there are Marvel Avengers or Marvel games in general that they don't unfortunately get a chance to finish the life out. That's why I think it's important for the devs to communicate and for them to show their guns or what they have, so that the publishing company or whoever doesn't pull the plug on it, versus say, hey, look what we had planned for you and we just weren't able to showcase it. So that's just my my idea on it. That's what I want to use it on right here. Okay, I need some takedowns. Oh my gosh, I need some takedowns. You guys are killing me with that crap. Oh, close. I don't know. And the thing about him with the dead shot, some of the perks he has makes him the possibility to be like a really cool sniper. Oh wow, they saw me from all the way over here? That makes sense. Proximity mines, gotta just get to the other side. Slide over. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Slice and dice. But wait, there's more. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to get over there. Let's get over there. Got it. There we go. There we go. It slices, it dices, and for $14.99, no COD, you can have this beautiful knife in your kitchen, in your cutlery. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, people. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Or do I? I'll take this. I should have left. I don't have the XP for this, but... Or not the XP, the HP. The willpower, as they would. Which I wish they would just say what it is, instead of saying, oh, no, 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 I didn't mean it. Oh, my gosh. Where is he? Where is he, Miss Marvel? There he is. Okay. Look at that. Just range for days. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Push, push, push. Got him. There we go, buddy. 50% of the wasteland objectives done. 5 stars. On that, once again, I'm the Dadpanther variety streamer, and we are playing. It is Marvel's Avengers. We're playing as Hawkeye. Going through parts of the storyline. Gotta check and see. Let's see. Right there. Let's see. Run around. We'll get to this end here. And what we'll do is we'll probably wrap it up as we are approaching near 3 hours. And there's somebody that's been playing. It feels like they've been playing the last 2 days. It stopped though. Oh, okay. So, oh, man, I thought it was a glitch. I was like, no, it's frozen. No. But no, we're good. We're good. Everything's good there, so that's good. All right, so this is what we will do. We're gonna end it the same way we always end it. And the conversation is, I want you to have amazing real life RNG. And I know life is interesting. It's tough at times, and you're not able to have real life RNG be in your favor all the time. Again, I've got a leaky pipe. It costs me money. I got to figure this out. It's 2 weeks taking cold showers because the hot water is gone. But to appreciate the opportunity that I have, a roof over my head and water running, I've got to look at the bright side of it. And I got to craft until I get better real life RNG. And I hope that you get really good real life RNG. To the new subscribers, the new followers, thank you very much for your support. It is how we're able to grow and now streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you very much. Do not forget, this is precisely the time when artists go to work. There is no time for despair. There is no place for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear. We speak, we write, we do language, and that is how civilizations heal. Once again, I am the Dadpanther, and I'm gonna kick it off to Johnny Rock. Man, the builds this guy puts together, his passion for not only music and pop culture, but for this game, Marvel's Avengers. Man, it's a TED talk, and he invites you in his home, and you're playing, and you're just having a good time. So we're gonna go hang out over there, and again, enjoy your weekend. If you hit the notification bell, that's how you're able to know, hey, look, hey, you know, we're actually playing some other stuff. And again, thank you for the new ones that joined the family. When you go in here and you just have fun, man. Post whatever emotes you like to post, and honestly, just have a good time. So again, we're going to hang out, and it is going to be awesome. So until next time, lick-a-lick-a-low.
Legend, chat. A legend. Oh, I can hear you, my man. I can hear you. Thank you so much, Dadpanther. Guys, go follow Dadpanther. Dude is an excellent content creator. Does so much good for the Marvel community. We appreciate and love that man's. Make sure you go follow and show Dadpanther some love. Appreciate ya. Good morning, my man. How are you doing? Miss Tab, let's go. Thanks so much, Lex. How is it going, guys? Doing good, man. Doing good. I appreciated all the support yesterday, like you guys trying to help me out with the